Yeah, hello, good to stream, Doc Sophie too. Welcome, welcome. I feel like technically, I feel like I've streamed Genshin kinda recently, but also, I don't really remember when the last time was. So I feel like there's quite a lot of stuff that I need to do, um, in general, I think. Yeah, hello, hello. How are you doing today? I feel like today's gonna be a relatively chill day at least. I think just going to like start clearing up a lot of my road quests, especially in the new area, because I realize it's already ending soon. Actually, 2 weeks from now, or like maybe like 1.5 weeks from now, which is kind of crazy to think about. And the bonus is about to run out soon. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh my god, the codes. Yeah, yeah, it's in the Discord, but like, okay, let me redeem that as well. Just do it through Hoyo Lab mostly. I remember to do like the first two codes, and then the first code, and then I forgot to do the second and the third one. But like, so what are your thoughts about the new update coming soon? Okay, well, actually, wait, I could post it in the chat here as well in case any of you guys haven't done it yet. Marionette to the moon and tea party time. Thank God that they actually made the codes a lot easier nowadays compared to like before. I know in the early days, all the codes used to be like super hassle. Yeah, they were like super hassle and just like a bunch of like random numbers and letters mixed together. And it was like general hell to like type out and all that. Hmm. Don't really know though. I watched the new Shineshniya trailer, but like we didn't actually see anything about the Tsaritsa. So oh yeah, look at that. 11 days and I only have 9% preview. It's 9% is kind of low key crazy. I completely forgot about world questing. Like yeah. This is not the one. This is the new one. Oh god, do I not have anything? Wait, don't I have anything at all? What is this? Well, okay, I feel like this is probably not the one that I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna like go to Mondstadt and just hope something triggers while I'm there. There's this one, so I'm guessing maybe this is important. Lots of stuff to look forward to. I still don't like Sandrona's design, but I don't really have much of a choice with that anyway, so we're just gonna roll with the punches. Just hopefully she's strong and that the new Stellar Conduct reaction is gonna be fun. At least Risely's getting a buff, which is kind of hilarious because technically he was already like pretty strong before and he just like kind of got stronger. And it's kind of unusual that they are rerunning Raiden Shogun, but Raiden Shogun's not getting any buffs. Like her fox pet is actually getting the buffs since it's Yai Miko with the buffs. So yeah. Yeah, I'm still salty about Sandrona's design. Okay, at least you agree with me, so that's good. Because a lot of people like it. I mean, in JP community, they basically like it, but you know, it's a typical maid waifu situation thing going on. Me personally, not as happy. I preferred her older design, especially like the initial, like years ago design when she had like the full on, you know, like maid aesthetic. Because that was nice. It was like a really great contrast between like, you know, like a dainty British style maid versus like the giant hulking robot with her, but then Polonia is gone and then her outfit is gone. You know, actually, it was hilarious because someone basically said that one reason why they basically killed off Sandrone, even though she is a robot, so technically she doesn't really have to die, so that they would have an excuse to like shorten her skirt. And like, okay, that sounds kind of like one of those conspiracy theory things, but the fact that it did happen is also kind of like, kind of, you know, suspicious and all that. But it is what it is, honestly. Well, you just kind of have to hope that she's at least very strong. Because I'm gonna be pissed if she's like, if her design is terrible and she's also like mediocre as like, you know, as a unit. It just makes me wonder why everything's gonna be like superconductor or whatever, even though like. And then they also did not buff Eula, which is hilarious that she's like the initial superconduct queen and they just like completely forgot about her for some reason. Which is sad. I mean, like, yeah, I just hope she's strong as well. So at least we have that. I mean, she is technically one of the most highly anticipated characters in Nodcry. And oh my god, seriously, this is 2 to 3 hours long. Oh my god. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Actually, you know, one of the things I don't like about World Quest is that you don't actually hear any music, like at all, in the background. If I'm looking at OBS, it's just like barely anything. So I don't really understand that concept. It's like if you're not gonna put voice lines, at the very least you should have some music running in the background. Or you know, like how they usually do it in visual novels. It's like you just have people with like little sound bites. And then you just have like a generic repertoire of like NPC sound bites that you can use so that at least they have like some kind of sounds, you know? Yeah, look at this thing, Drake. Fun fact, pigs can't look up to the sky. Their spine forces their head down. Really? Oh, that's kind of depressing to think about. I also know that they don't have sweat glands, so that's also sad. If you know, like, pigs can only release heat through their breath, and um, yeah, basically through that. They don't actually have like sweat glands, which is why they die very easily. It's actually kind of depressing how easily a pig can die. Like if it just gets stressed or overheated, it could just like bam within like 20 minutes gone. I have seen that happen in real life actually. It's kind of wild. And they turn purple really quickly. So if you do actually want to like, you know, salvage the meat from a dead pig, you have to like drain the blood really quickly, otherwise it's just going to coagulate and bruise. And yeah, you can't, basically once it reaches that point you can't do anything with the pig anymore. Oh my god, the dog almost died. Yo, the dog. Yeah, that's why they like mud, because it cools them down really quickly. And because most places, if you don't really have like a clean source of water, mud is like the next best option. Yeah, I think capybaras are also the same way. It's kind of like hilarious. Yo, look at this stream, Dragon Junmei. Hello. What is going on right now, actually? Okay, here. Yeah, I'm confused about this world quest already. I know I only missed a little bit of the dialogue, but I immediately have zero context for like what's happening right now. What is this? The dog ran away, and then now we're kind of like chasing after it, I guess. Did the bed just move? What is this, a horror story? Oh my god! Oh! What was that? What was that? I can't believe there was a freaking lizard out of the blue, yo. That freaked me out for a bit. I'm too easily scared by things, honestly. I'm not suited for horror games for sure. Oh damn, was that her? Was she looking at her own grave? Oh my god. Oh yeah, if you want to use the pizza thing, you have to like click on the screen so it doesn't trigger like automatically. It kind of just like stores it into like some kind of inventory. And then yeah, something like that. You could probably ask Dragon Generation. He's like the general expert on how to use the pizza thing. There's also pillows as another option, but I feel like the pizza is more satisfying because you have like an Italian voice that plays in the back and says pizza, pizza, and it's just like yeah, it's just really funny. Hmm. Dormant Port. What is a sanatorium? I feel like wait, I don't know what that word means. I'm gonna search that up.
Pizza! 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 Pizza!
Oh, hospital,
Pizza!
basically.
Pizza!
Okay, that sounds kind of scary.
Pizza!
Where did they even have a sanatorium?
Pizza! Pizza!
Oh my god, thanks for all the pizzas.
Pizza! 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 Pizza!
Yeah, of course they're I'm pretty sure there are ghosts technically in this world. It's just like some kind of like elemental power that like triggers them to show up. Yeah, so many points, which is nice. Congrats on hoarding so many. I don't even have that many for like for Zoda, to be honest. I think I only have like 30k. No, it's kind of hard for me to like join the stream sometimes when they're like at awkward times of the day. Mm-hmm.
やっぱモンドが一番落ち着くな。動くな。よっ。
Oh, this is the cemetery. Hey, this is the one that we saw earlier. There's nothing in the graveyard. Old man must have made a mistake, though. So, look at the portrait on this grave. This girl was so young. There's a sad story behind this one for sure. She looks a bit like Kiana, I think. Or maybe that's just me. Are you friends with my sister too? Oh no. Oh my god, she looks exactly yeah! She looks exactly the same! What is this? Sister? Oh, so you gotta be the younger sister, the person buried here, right? Well, are you also her friends? Yeah, I don't think we count. I mean, we literally did meet her. I hope HSR 4.4 not so dry. Yeah, actually, I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen next. But, like, Asat Pramad came out already, so I feel like we're probably gonna have the next, weekly boss, maybe? Or is it too early for that? Not entirely sure. I just hope, like, they don't I don't want it to rush the story, but at the same time, I don't want it to like drag it out to the same level as Amphorius. That was kind of like exhausting because it's like we ended up having the Amphorius story all the way until like 3.7 right? Or 3.6, something like that. I think 3.7 if I remember correctly. So that was pretty long. Going for Himiko SP? Still not really sure. Honestly, I kind of don't really want to that much. I mean, she's interesting but also not that appealing to me, but if she's meta enough, I might consider it. But then again, I try not to keep getting characters just for like meta reasons because like they're not as fun to play long term, and I just really want like adventure in SP. Like I'm waiting so hard for that, but I don't know like when the marketing will release for him. And for Robin, I think is was also coming out soon, so there's like a lot of iffy stuff right now. Oops, wait, sorry, I think the music connected to the wrong thing. I feel like at this point I might as well just disconnect my phone from my headphones, because it's just like it keeps connecting to the wrong thing like a lot of times. Yeah, okay, let's just fix that there. There was a way to like set the priority to make sure the desktop is first. Sure. What are we helping her with again? Huh. I thought the same as you did. It took me some time to prepare myself before I could come here. Oh yeah! Oh my god! Oh, thank you so much, Zono. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Yeah, like how was the story? I mean, I kind of like caught a bit of the end portions of it, but man, that was kind of like a wild story quest, honestly. Oh, cliffhanger. Man. There's so many cliffhangers in like all the stories that we're doing right now. I know, the HSR also ended on a cliffhanger. Genshin? Wait, Genshin technically didn't end on a cliffhanger because we technically did just finish like the story, but still. It's actually so difficult to deal with the cliffhanger because like the next update is so many weeks away. So like what are you gonna do in the meantime while you're like waiting for the next stuff to come out? Zaitlin? Okay, I guess we're dealing with her, but yeah. I'm trying to finish like the world quests right now because I only have like 11 days left and I'm so behind. Like I only have 9% exploration, honestly. It's kind of crazy. I completely forgot about the new region. I don't even know what I've been doing this entire time in Genshin. Oh wait, NTE. I remember now I was playing NTEs too much, I think. Agonizing about it for a few days until you forget. Oh, hi, fair enough. I feel like that would probably happen to me too. Like, I did actually pay attention to, like, the Stariel story, for example, but I feel like maybe in a bit I'm just going to, like, not remember most of it either. Yeah, what is happening here anyways? Traces left behind by the sister. Wait, are we supposed to use elemental sight? Okay. Oh wait, yeah! Oh my god. There is something there. I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier though. This is the usual major side story that actually have more sense than the main story. Yeah. Man, though, it was so cool seeing, like, the... what's his name? Pyrois run around? Like, that was so fast, actually. I feel like at least those scenes are a lot more dynamic, which is interesting. I mean, compared to whatever Genshin has going on recently. I feel like a lot of the most recent Genshin quests, for example, was literally just, like, all just talking. Like, a fuck ton of talking all in the pyramid. And, like, and nothing actually just, like, you know... I'm still salty about the Taurus, like, boss farm. Like, his second boss farm was, like, so good. But, like, the latest one was, like, terrible. I'm really excited on that scene from the trailer. It says he delivered it properly. Yeah, yeah. At least that was wild. I said that was like actually like generally engaging because you're moving so quickly. So at least you're like you're like an active participant in like running away. Although like the last portion with Wise though, I feel like that was he solved that problem like so quickly. Like how did he do that? Honestly, did he like he pushed back that monster right like into the void or something? Not entirely sure which one. 6 feet tall? Yo, that's so tall. What the heck? An old dude who's like 68 years old is 6 feet tall. Wild. Okay, that's like a lot of words to be reading. I kinda don't want to read that much though. Mm. Oh, oh, there's Venti's statue here too? Wait, is that the statue of the Seven? Someone had an idea about how his power works already from the way before the main story started. He was just afraid of it. Wait, I'm still kind of like confused about his story because like I was under the impression that like the proxies had like were powerful before and then some incident happened and then they lost a lot of their powers and then now they're reclaiming their powers again or something. But like if they already had power before, like why would they be afraid of it though? But okay, I feel like it's difficult to discuss story for a game that I don't even play, but I don't know. Oh, this is interesting. Surprisingly, I actually know almost nothing about Uwa's story. Oh my god. Hey, to be fair though, the enemies look so good. I mean, they're kind of like really annoying to fight, but they look so good. They were experimented on as a child, that's why they got their power. Ah, is that from their like teacher or is that like from a villain? Because I do remember they had like wasn't their sensei some really important person before? I think a lot of some of the old I forgot her name. The girl, the version season 2, like the Void Hunter from season 2 was like friends with them or something. Yeah, I'm making like very little sense right now. And the fact that you're still following along is like kind of amazing. I only have like bits and pieces. I just know like Ye Shi Guang is not playable, and then a lot of people are very salty about that because his like emo version looks so good, honestly. It's a gateway that leads onto the heavens. Wait, can't you see that there's an ordinary person here? Isn't she a ghost? Are you sure Zaitlin is supposed to hear these things? At least let us take her back first. Yulita. Inconceivable, you really came. What? Yo! What? What? He just yoinked her? Wow, please remain calm. I merely placed her under my protection so that she shall not suffer any apathic afflictions after ascending. He could have just given us a warning, you know. It's like, oh, I'm gonna yoink your friend into like this void dimension space. Kind of like the same way that happened to your sister like 500 years ago or something. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but okay. Hey, hold on, we never agreed to go to some strange place like that. I mean, you're gonna go anyways, so you might as well just, like, do it the least painful way possible. This is not some strange place, it is the seat of governance above the skies. A temple of space. Okay. Yeah. It belongs to the god who once appeared before you, my creator. Within the temple, you shall find your answers. Oh, that ugly hand thing. Yeah, I kind of miss some of our older companions. It's also 4 fingers only. Why? Why? No, like, no. Why are we picking that they're both cute? It's not cute. It looks terrible. Like, no matter what, we don't even have any options. You know, in reality, I feel like options are a really good way to like help figure out like a lot of players' mentality about or perspectives on certain things. So it would actually help if they actually paid attention to the choices that people choose, you know? Everyone was pretty noisy during this updated side story. Even my friend wanted me to clear this ASAP so you can start nagging Laura about it. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing it now. I guarantee you by the end of this whole quest, I'm probably not gonna remember like 80% of it. I'm pretty sure I was like generally good at remembering lore before, but I feel like that only applies for people I actually or characters that I actually like. But once I don't like the characters, it's like, yeah, sorry, I won't remember anything. And yeah, the personality checks. I feel like they're kind of like a good way to figure out, the perspectives of your player base, especially the way they treat jokes, the way they deal with NPCs, the way they think about playable characters, and all that stuff. Or like how they interact, like how they want to interact with the world around them, basically. It's kind of like a wasted opportunity if you give them like the same dialogue option, just like split into different ways. But like that's not the. What is it? Paimon's face? What did? What? Okay. Why is her face like that though? Yeah, I got ditched again, and we have this suspicious hand with only 4 fingers. It could at least have been 5 fingers. I don't know. It feels so awkward looking at it now. If my earlier discourtesy has stirred anger within you, come at me with blade in hand. I will await you in the mortal world. It's like, yo, we're not. I don't want to fight you. I mean, why? I mean, you yoinked our friend, but you basically said that she wasn't going to die or anything. So, like, I don't want to waste time fighting. I mean, I just want to get my primos and then my time limited rewards. Ah, this thing. Oh, apparently, in case you guys didn't watch the live stream, there's gonna be like a new quality of life thing where you can kind of speed up like skipping the dialogue if ever, because you don't need to go through as much of like those transitions things anymore. It should help, I think, for some people who have already like finished the story or like those who don't really want to go through the story. It should save a little bit of time. Like not much, but like a little bit of time. Do we have to like control anything, or do we just kind of like sit back and watch? This reminds me a lot of Dotora's things. Like all his glitchy stuff that we used to deal with all the time. Hey, this looks pretty good though. Such a bright place. Isn't this like from the loading screen? Are we really at Celestia already? What? I thought we weren't allowed in Celestia yet. It's a notable amount of time considering the amount of dialogue there are per quest. Yeah. Yeah, especially like I kind of, one of the things that I find really annoying though is like that the autoplay doesn't really work when you have like dialogue choices. It just stops at the dialogue choices. Like I feel like there should be an option to like let you bypass the dialogue choices anyways, because a lot of them are literally like the same sentence just split in half. So like what is the point? And it just kind of interrupts the flow. So in reality, you can't actually autoplay most of the story. You really have to like pay attention to it, and like these things, you can't skip this. It will just remove the auto function. So just like, what's the point in doing it this way? It would make sense if like if the decisions you pick actually change the outcome of the story, but they don't. Even in the quest with like your Sora's friend thing, where you like choose like to end the world or whatever, like at the end of the day, nothing actually happened. Like you were still forced to go in a certain route and like save the world. Otherwise, the story would have finished already by that point. 10 minutes? Okay, okay, at least not too bad. What about your pet? Oh my god, you're so mean. You literally called a sentient being who can talk to you and like converse with you and like fly a pet. Wild. Yeah, Paimon's not a pet. The fact that you should be angrier about that, you know, she got a lot nicer throughout the years. Like she was kind of terrible in where was that? Sumeru, I think, or maybe not Sumeru. I know for a while though, her personality was getting like super mean. A lot of people were like getting super annoyed with her. So thankfully they toned it down, and she got like a lot more polite over the years. But yeah, that was definitely a struggle back then. Continue onward. Okay. What? This place looks so weird. Mhm. Oh wow, okay.
Hi.
I'm just thinking of it. How do you even use like Nicole's talent thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this area doesn't count as one of the areas we can use like the treasure compass for. More angel things. In areas within the temple space, after selecting an object within the temple, you can hold and drag your skill to drag that object along a space-like vector. After dragging for a certain distance, maintain that distance for a while until the space-like vector is fully charged. Release the skill button in this moment to trigger spatial folding and change the state of various objects. You can control various objects in areas within the temple space. Some of these objects cannot be affected during co-op mode. Co-op mode? What? See, certain objects within the temple space produce a variety of incredible effects at corresponding moments. Okay, that already doesn't sound fun.
拒絶。
Odds are you're right-handed?
せっ。
金目のものはなさそうだな。ま、どうせタダなんだ。もらっとこ。
Okay. Oh, nice.
金目の
Okay.
ものはな。
Oh! Wait, is this a museum? The Blubber Beast may be closer to eternity than any empire that has ever risen, and certainly closer to the perfect sphere. Who's writing these comments? My god, this sounds like a joke. Oh, that's fun. Oh, we could just ride along. Hey, that's hilarious. Okay.
よっ。罠も猛毒の煙もなしか。つまらねえな。
Oh, hey, that looks so good as well. Damn, though, what kind of animal was that? That looks a little bit scary. I'm not really into like the whole serpent kind of thing. Oh, it's been a while since you had to like collect those little things after all. I didn't bother exploring this until I got my compass. Wait, where do you get the compass though? Is there like a new reputation area?
よっ。
Ah, okay. Later on in the story. Okay, okay.
なか
That's
な
good
か
to
の収
know.
穫だな。さて、中身の方はどうだ？
It's more like I kind of like don't really want to come back a second time though. It feels troublesome. Although the place does look interesting for now. But you know, a lot of interesting places get boring very quickly when when it's like hard to navigate.
Yep. Huh?
Oh, humans? I thought the uplifting had already ended. More cases like Hilda's then? Wait, perhaps you were simply unlucky. Newcomers have only recently passed the trial, the apathic interval, maybe? Greetings, newcomers. My name is Historia. I hail from the age when the Dark Dragon King rent the sky open. And you are... Yeah, what sort of age was that anyways? Paimon's Paimon. Dateland. Dexter? You're here as well? I understand you must be people of the present age, in which case you have come to reinforce us. Also, Dex's real name is Dexter, huh? Is it your friend? No, we call it Dex too. It just sent me a secret signal. As such, I introduced it using the more official, more impressive sounding name. Hey, Paimon wants a formal name in secret code too. But now it's not the time for such talk. Since Nihilita has sent you up here, that means it's finally our time to strike back. Wait a minute, we're still confused. How confused? More confused than I was when the first time I looked upon Escher's paintings? Does the name ring a bell? He's from a very long time ago, though. Surely not someone you know. You know what? Who knows? Maybe he really was famous. Actually, that pisses me off. Why didn't I make my mark in history? You know what? Let's just call him Malky. No. What? Who is this dude anyways? Why is he making so much random small talk? Malky. Paimon feels like she might have heard that before. Is that Malvika? Oh, wait. No, probably not. No, this isn't the time for that either. Let me ask you, do any of you have combat strength on par with a junior Murian Centurion or higher? Don't worry, so I can beat people just fine. Come on then, let's head out and show them what Pancration or maybe Machaira means to you. Why does her eyes look like that? It feels like her eyes are spaced so far apart, or I think it's just because her like nose is not well defined, so her face looks super flat. I think that's one of the problems that Genshin has. All their faces look really, really flat. Especially if you look at them in like the wrong angle. They have no noses. I kind of like like it when they have that line. At least it's very clearly defined. But if you just tilt it, it's like it's gone, and then their face is just super flat. You're gonna hear that Centurion thing a lot, annoyingly so. Okay, good to know. I will be prepared for more difficulties in life. This whole face is suspicious. Well, this is not really a puzzle technically, it's literally just dragging stuff around. Which I guess is okay, at least it's not too difficult. For now, for now. Look, that's the center of the Pillar Hall of Space. Now then, let us set our course for the heart of the world, a realm unreserved for the old or the young, rulers or fools. Can we at least activate the waypoint? Oh my god, even in the Temple of Space there's a mint! It's team huddle time for a strategy meeting to hold. Does the team include me? Oh, Paimon almost forgot his story. Do you know how to send someone back down to the ground? I do. And can you tell us how to send Zaitlin back? She's just an ordinary person. In the past, that would have been nearly impossible, but the temple's laws and order draw close onto collapse, making it now a trivial matter. You simply need to do me a small favor. Alright, but it better be small. Oh, it's simple. Smash a few crappy guards, rescue an old friend, and escort us back to the center of the Pillar Hall. That doesn't sound too bad. Are you stupid? Paimon, did you literally not hear what he just said? He basically just told you to go on a freaking grand adventure. From start to finish. You know, basically where you are also going to be dragging along this ordinary person that you're trying to send back. Because you cannot just leave her there, but you also don't really want to be bringing her along. Yeah, this is about par for the course right now. Paimon just accepting stuff on our behalf without us actually agreeing. This was once the sacred hall of the goddess Space, but she is nowhere to be found. After the mistress vanished, one of the two stewards fell from grace and departed. The one who remained, Melanta, grew increasingly severe with us. He did not descend into the mortal world, but he has descended into madness. Melanta? Does that mean that the one who fell from grace is that self-absorbed Nihilita guy? Correct. The Watcher introduced Dex to you is the one who departed. Nihilita of nothingness. Ah, so it's really Nihility? So that's really his name? That's okay, that's such a terrible pun. I was kind of thinking about that, and I didn't actually expect it to be the case. Huh, so it really was that big wing guy who talks to himself, doesn't care what people say, and changes the subject whenever you ask him uncomfortable questions. Huh? Does he really talk that much? No matter, the two of them were once divine familiars who watched over the world from the Pillar Hall of Space. The Temple of Space selects people and objects from a specific historical age or a now vanished civilization, using them as the smallest possible segments. Once elevated, the chosen are preserved here as living memories forever. Yeah, it really sounds like a museum. Doesn't sound like a very happy fate. I suspect it was not originally designed as an eternal paradise or some heaven in the sky. Still, the goddess Space's sisters would occasionally bring things of interest into the temple and grant small pardons for acts of change. Oh, Paimon gets it. This place was a spotless but dull bookshelf that the sisters then covered in stickers and stuffed with light novels. What kind of analogy is that? That was crazy. Does the story even know about light novels? I mean, wasn't that like relatively more recent addition to Inazuma or something? I don't know. Then Melanta, driven by longing for his creator, reversed all the rules to their original form. He began purging everything that had changed, punishing anyone who broke from precedent. I gathered the courage to leave the relative safety of the temple center, hoping I might be able to save an old friend. But my lack of I don't know how to read this word. Pancration training caught up with me, and I ended up getting chased by the guards and hiding in that spot earlier. Alright, that's the introduction. What's our plan? We fight our way through and save everyone we know. Fine, looks like Melanta's the highest up the ladder we can reach for now. Hopefully you can get some answers from him. So really our plan is just to like charge in and like beat everything up. Okay, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Oh my god, there were Etherwing moths here. I could have leveled up Lohan faster if I had unlocked its space that I didn't know. I ended up visiting some random person just for that, actually. They were super nice, in fairness. Like, they actually... Like, I changed my name to, like, Etherwing Moth, and, like, someone actually accepted it. Like, hey, you can just get whatever. And it's like, oh, really? Are you sure? Like, you need help with anything? They're like, nah, just get it. It's like, sweet. To be fair, it's been, like, an incredibly long time
反逆
since I've like done co-op with anyone, and I think like the first time in a while was literally just to like get free stuff. So I kind of feel guilty, but I mean I did offer to help, and they said they didn't need it, so it's okay.
いいタイミングだ。楽になれると思うな。
拒絶
下がって。金目のものはなさそうだな。ま、どうせタダなんだ。もらっとこう。
Whoa, okay. Man, though, if there's one thing that Genshin doesn't miss, but it's like their environmental stuff, though. Well, if it isn't our great master of anti-self-termination, Josephus, so why are you here, cursing all who live? Cut it out. Nobody dies in a temple of space. How strange. Did you try testing that rule, Sir Anti-Self-Termination? Why are you so salty? Keep talking and a new batch of guards will be on its way. Alright, special times call for special treatment. I won't make fun of you. This is Josephus. He's a friend of mine. No need to be so sentimental. Everyone here is everyone else's friend. If you can't come to love or be loved by everyone over such long periods of time, you drown the world in sorrow. Come, let us set our course for the heart of the world, a realm not reserved for the old or the dead, for the rich or poor. I've quoted that poem before. These guys are such dumbasses. Did we literally just save a dork right now?
Yo.
At the very least, one of the good things here is that you can sit on nice chairs. To be fair, it would actually be really good to take pictures, but Oh. What? Oh, the time ran out. Okay. Oh, did I almost get crushed? Yeah, I feel like I almost got crushed by the bridge right then and there. Let me collect the moths! My god. Oh my god. Is this a process for Pete exiled to the empathic interval? But why?
燃やし尽くす。
みんなには内緒よ。ど真ん中逃がさない制裁だ。
震えな。
What happened? I thought she was in here and she just kind of disappeared. Okay, poor person, wherever you are. Hope you're not actually dead somewhere. All these Etherwing moths that I could have collected if I had known that they were here. What is this space? Oh, they can rotate also? Wait, can we rotate this? It feels like there's nothing to like hook onto though. Yeah, I feel like there's probably nothing here then if that's the case. Okay, next. Okay, so this is what they meant. Rotating this one? Ah, nice. A chest. Okay, okay. Well, at least like there's a bit of exploring already just by virtue of like passing through the space. HSR is a little bit better about that kind of exploration. It's not as difficult as Genshin's exploration typically is. Ooh, nice place. Nice place. More enemies. I think we do have to fight these guys though. Is it not gonna follow us though? It's like I'd rather fight these two guys together so I don't have to waste time like fighting all of them like one by one.
反逆
もちろん終末の嘆きを
よっ私がやる鈴の音を合図に
いいタイミングだ。
退却この心を持って天に帰る
近寄らないで
やんのか
Everything is mostly fine except the annoying enemies. Yeah, it's kind of like they're pretty far from each other, so it's not like convenient to fight them all at once. Oh wait, there is a waypoint there, so I should probably activate that first.
拒絶私はずっとその中にいる
もちろんはっや影を燃やし尽くす
マークするのだ逃がさない
逃がさねえ。うっせえな。腹くくれ。
And I really like that ultimate, it's such a good look. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. You can do it. You can do it.
はっへっ反逆みんなには内緒よ
食らえ近寄らないで
やっとくらえとうとう鈴の音を
やんのかいいタイミングだ。せい奇襲成功。
Okay, okay. This place looks pretty good. Not too much going on right now. That looks kind of hassle, so I kind of don't want to go there right now. We'll just go back to the main area. And proceed with the quest. Well, that is technically our goal for today. Try to get most of the quest done at least. But then someone did mention earlier that it might take like probably 2 to 3 hours to finish, so which is surprisingly long actually, considering you don't even have like that much dialogue or anything. At least for now. Oh my god, there was a shortcut to get up here. Why did I do it manually? Ah! Wait! I think I do need to go up there anyways. Hmm? It's safer here. I don't know why, but the suppression type guards can't get in. Organization type keepers usually don't harm people either, unless you try to steal relics, that is. Leyland, you've been gripping that suitcase this whole time. Your knuckles are all pale. It's safe here, so just put it down for now, okay? Well, unless you got stolen relics in that suitcase, but that can't be, right? She's fucking lying to us, isn't she? That feels like a suspicious kind of, Still, I'm sure it's gotta be full of valuable items. Not really, just some things I needed to say goodbye to before leaving. Huh? It's nothing. You and your sister have vastly different personalities. What you say? I mean, have you met my sister? Did she come here before? So the Hilda you mentioned before really is? Easy now, young Zaitlin. This place is safe. We can take our time talking about your sister. Shameless fellow, Hilda called you Grandpa. What? I couldn't tell you how many years ago I was born. Still, I've heard you all speak of an age-long past when the gods waged war across the land. In my time, there were no gods living in our lands at all. Have you ever seen an angel? That makes you a great-great-great-grandpa, Grandpa Astoria! Nay, nay, once you get here, all are caught within stagnant space-time. Saints and commoners, wise and foolish, young and old, there is no difference. That is to say, don't call me Grandpa. And let's call each other whatever we want. I'll call you Grandpa Astoria, and you can call me Young Hilda. She was a good lass, but for some reason, she always looked a little gloomy. Indeed. Oh my god. I stopped getting sentimental! Zaylin's suitcase has been stolen! Can you give it back? Gotta wait, this is gonna be a difficult chase. Not a single person even bothered to give any chase at all. They're literally just standing there. Don't let this get you down, Zaylin. I have a theory. Okay, we're gonna go with this guy and discuss. I know, no effort. They literally just stood there. They stood there, watch her suitcase get stolen. Like, we have to get it back. I mean, did you even try? Ah, okay. So they have one of these things all over again. Yeah, here we go again. Collecting stuff as usual. Defeat the keepers. Okay. Come on, they need to at least get closer.
この心を持って天に帰よ。
下がって終末の嘆きを。
動くな。マークするのだ。
逃がさねえ。
Oh, this place looks nice. Wait, what? What? We just got it that easily? Oh my god, that's kind of anticlimactic. What the heck? Looks like we've only recovered a small part of Lynn's stuff, though. Then it's as I suspected. Your suitcase and everything inside it have been classified as relics of this age. The rest were likely dispersed and placed in other areas. Don't worry, we'll find them together. Wow, in that short span of time, they literally yoinked out her stuff from her suitcase and like scattered it all over this museum-like place. That is fast. Then, shall I tell you about the themed areas? Okay then. Besides people like us, some landscapes, relics, and even ecosystems were also uplifted to this place. The temple was originally meant to preserve them as segments of human culture, though some gradually developed their own functions. Take, for example, the Luyang Academy from ancient Liye. It has now become an area devoted to art and painting. Then there's Venipi, a laborer who once hauled stone for the mausoleum of King Deshret. Under orders, he rebuilt a desert-style complex called the Desert Pavilion. Last is my personal favorite, the... okay, I can't even read that. Maha Chamber. Besides ancient texts, it also contains new novels written by some of the uplifted. But since the purpose of the temple is space preservation rather than evolution, they were also the first place to face punishment. Yo, that's crazy. You ask them to do stuff and then you punish them for doing that stuff? Wild. Like, I feel like I would not want to stay here at all. That is such a rude thing to do. So if you go to those 3 places, we can find the things Zaidlin lost, right? You can also free those areas and rescue the others, if it's not too much trouble, of course. Oh, Historia, that's gonna run you extra. I wouldn't put it like that. We should go help everyone and find my things along the way. Girl, we're gonna be doing all the fighting for you. Can you at least not add to our troubles? The personal effects are of the utmost importance here, Lind. You are, after all, someone who lives in the present. This place is but an anthology of the past that has no future, whereas you still have yours. That makes your needs the most important. Do you understand? In the end, a living person may amount to nothing more than a name on a gravestone. Even so, a name carries countless memories, as well as the stories and strength passed on through them. Let us return and rest for now. I suspect you still have many questions. Is there like a hotel here? A long day in the mountains.
なかなかの収穫だな。さて、中身の方はどうだ？
Damn, this is this is gonna take a while. Mm-hmm. 18%! Oh, from 9 to 18. Double the percentage, I guess.
反逆私はずっとその中にいる
終末の嘆きを
ど真ん中鈴の音を合図に
やんのか？なかなかの収穫だな。さて、中身の方はどうだ？
Oh, this is cool. At least they kind of took advantage of all the stuff they learned from Fontaine. So it kind of looks like we're, you know, swimming through the air and all of that. Within the temple space, you will sometimes find paintings that have pockets of space sealed inside them. By overlapping the image in the painting with the corresponding scene in reality, Dex can restore the space trapped within the painting and manifest objects from the painting into the physical world. The closer the painting is to the actual scene, the brighter the light emitted by the frame will be. Dex can also retrieve or reproject the artwork.
退却この心を持って天に帰る
落ちろ終末の嘆きを
私がやる
楽になれると思うなよ。
nah, there's another weird thing we have to fight.
反逆。へっ、私はずっとその中にいる。
食らえ影を燃やし尽くすと
マークするのだ。動くな。食らえ。やっ、退却。
それ
いいタイミングだ。
Oh, hey, that was easy, relatively. Okay, that one's pretty far. That was also pretty far. This is technically the next nearest one, so we'll just pick this first. Okay, that looks super high. What is this? Oh, stuff for collecting? Whoa, what is this space? This looks pretty cool.
罠も猛毒の煙もなしか。つまらんのな。
Oh, is this a puzzle? Wait, I don't know, joke. That's technically fine. Oh, okay. What was that? Put rocks in it. Hmm? Ah. Okay. I guess that will be for next time. Does stuff unlock? Wait, how do I get out of here anyways? Huh. Yeah, okay, we're kind of stuck. Ah, joke, there's a door. Okay, that's fine. Next space should be over there. Wait, no, not that one. First space is here. You will see the keepers who are transporting these elemental cubes. They can only move along fixed trajectories. When in an active state, these keepers can swallow the elemental cubes. Transport type keepers have both high altitude and low altitude modes. With Dex's help, you can toggle between the two modes to easily retrieve elemental cues from various terrains. When in their low altitude mode, the transport type keeper's movement speed increases. When Hydro cues, Pyro, and Dendro are next to each other, they will react in pairs and then dissolve. You can use Geocubes or Space Cubes to separate these cubes to ensure smooth transportation. This sounds overly complicated already, what the heck? Ah, okay. That's kind of cool. Why are these guys trapped here? Kind of feel bad for them.
まあどうせタダなんだもらっとこた
Why are they trapped here, though? Can't I do anything about that? A wretched guardian. I was gone for barely a moment, and it's already folded this entire space up. Just as the glorious holy sovereign Kalomte warned, beings that transcend humanity must be consumed by the blazing sun's fire. Okay, lady, have no idea what you're trying to say, but... Oh, this is an interesting space. It ended up being full of, like, musical stuff.
Yo.
So many other wing moths, my god. I was having such a hard time with these before, and then now there's like an abundance of them. Well, at least that means in the future I won't have a hard time if I do need these again, but
みんなには内緒よ。
honestly, I hope I don't need to get these for someone else.
燃やし尽くす
ど真ん中、私がやる。鈴の音を合図に。
逃がさねえ
せいう
っせえな腹くくれ
Come to think of it, will Sandrona need like the beetles from Fontaine? Those were like such a pain to get before. I'd rather not do that all over again. But that feels like the kind of poetic irony that like Hoyo would do just for funsies, so who knows?
私はずっとその中にいる。
下がって。週末の嘆きを。
逃げたい？シュマークするのだ。
震えな。奇襲成功。たってけた
楽になれると。
Hello, Romilda and our new friends. That looks kind of scary. Oh, I see. You two look so alike. My name is Okikuni. As later generations would account it should be from the era when yokai roamed the lands before Narukami unified the Thundering Archipelago. I'm called Sirius. I'm from the Lemurian era. And I'm Huang Yi. I come from the era when Shanhui Fort stood at the foot of Mount Tianheng and the Guili Assembly had not yet been founded. Just a heads up, besides the newcomers from the borderlands, all Lemurians are made of rock. Don't freak out when you see them. For the last time, it's a chorification. I'll show you made of rock. Oh, I got one person seamlessly switching between 3 different personas here. That's because we're all stuck inside these pages. Quiet you, if you hadn't gotten rewritten Erinese, would we even be in this mess? As I see it, this is clearly an Okikuni. This place is called the Maha Chamber. You can call it the Maha Hall or the Maha Archives, whichever you prefer. They're all kind of terrible names, so I'd rather not say any of them though. As you can see, you have been condemned to exile pressed between these pages. Hey, can you get Dex to restore me first? We could talk after. Oh, the paper people have become, solid people. I can only say, this feels so good. When was the last time I had a good stretch? So how did you guys get turned into paper in the first place? Okikuni got so fired up reading the Lian novels written by later generations that he wanted to dive in and join the adventure. He wanted to see if he had the strength of an entry-level centurion, so he got turned into a paper person. Cut it out, be serious. We've been swapping fun stories ever since we were selected to come here. Guess our earthly instincts never really left us though, because we fell back into the habit of writing novels. Though the relentless torment and tempering within the apathic interval sought to erode our will and desire, it somehow aligned with the ancient art of severing the 3 deadly selves. And even if that tiny creative spark fades, a single good idea will suffice to bring it back to life. Indeed, the apathic interval has stripped away my faith in Phobos, but I still get the urge to write every once in a while. And then, of course, he got punished by the guards. It's not hard to see why. Anyone who lays eyes on what Okikuni wrote can't help but exclaim, "What's this weird stuff you're writing?" But you know what? It's got a kick to it. Damn, is he writing porn or something? What is he doing there? Mind you, it helps that the original work by those who came after in Leah was excellent to begin with. Don't rub it in. They'll start thinking that you're being serious. Malanta classified our work as a pollutant. He claimed that it blurred the line between facts and fiction, sullying what should be a pure and proper cultural landscape. Admittedly, our stories were shelved right alongside actual historical works and academic papers. His principles are one thing, the stuff you write is another. By the way, Zaitlin, which of the 5 Yaksha generals do you like the most? Your sister read these stories with you when you were younger, right? She said Veritas was her favorite? We had already pressed into a paper sip by the time she arrived, but she thought nothing of it and chatted with us for a bit. I like Alex's. Oh, this is Shell! He seems really strong and resilient. Neither my sister nor I could ever be as tough as he is. Just a side note, how do we restore this place and rescue the others? What? That's hardly a side note, that's serious business! You could have fooled Paimon there with how much you're talking. I can't believe even Paimon's complaining about these guys. The thing that Dex just touched is the key. Whenever space is manipulated, it leaves a residual trail of its own reversal. As for what it's called, we haven't given it a name yet. We'll have to come up with one though, or it's going to be a pain to talk about. I think we should call it the archaeology stool. For digging through deep mysteries and lock them. So, archaeology, but with a key. No, I'm all for hokey dokey. Hokey dokey. It's more fitting. At the end of the day, hope is what remains within. Ugh, this is such a hassle. The two of us are doing all the heavy lifting. Thanks. The three of us are doing all the heavy lifting, so we should get to name it. I'll call it the Restoration Corps. No objections allowed. I don't really mind. Once this place is completely liberated, you probably won't ever have to see it again. I'd say it'd be best if nothing like it ever exists again. Fair enough. Well, you have our thanks for taking care of this. Since the three of us combined barely have the strength of an entry-level rookie soldier, we'll sit this one out. Yeah, you clearly overestimated yourself as a Remurian, just as you overestimated the average strength of an average Remurian soldier. The library entrance is right over there. With Dex's power, you should be able to find a hidden door in no time. You can return to the main hall in the center now. You'll be safe there. That's where Historian Josephus are waiting. Guys, get yourselves out of harm's way as planned. I will act as their guide for this leg of the journey. Be careful, you haven't finished your novel yet. We'll let everyone know we're safe, and then we'll come straight back. Please don't get turned into paper again. So much dialogue. I mean, at least it's a little bit interesting. Like, not super interesting, but at least a little bit.
中身の方はどうだ?
Ooh, this bar. Am I supposed to be going there? Okay, yeah, I am. I am. And I'm not done yet.
Yup. Say.
拒絶この心を持って天に帰る。
危ない。物語は始まったばかりだよ。
ど真ん中。
やんのか? 奇襲成功.
反逆。私はずっとその中にいる。
下がって。
This looks vaguely suspicious. Where are we supposed to use that on, though?
Yo.
退却。
週末の嘆きを。
鈴の音を合図に逃げたい。この心を持って天に帰る。
よせい。うっせえな。腹くくれ。
How many cores can I bring with me? Like one at a time?
Yo.
Oh my god, I don't know how to do this. Wait, I'm stuck though. Wait, it's nothing's happening. I feel like I'm probably supposed to use this for that suspicious thing in the wall. Yeah, I knew it. Hey, how do you get out from here? Ah, there. Oh, there we go. It's really like one of those trains. Yeah. Nokia 3410 Snake game. Honestly, it really feels like it though. I'm kind of surprised they went in this kind of route, but hey, at least we get quite a lot of treasure chests along the way, so it's not too bad. I mean, a little bit more effort than I'd prefer, considering how long this whole quest chain takes, but at least it's interesting. For now. I feel like if I do this like maybe 10 more times, I'm gonna get like super sick of it already though. So hopefully it doesn't reach that point. The next one should be here. Wait, I feel like I have to go back and try the other direction first. Oh, you can't. Okay, never mind then. Where's that cube thing we need to get then? Yeah, you know what? I feel like this will take a while if I try to figure it out, so we'll just kind of... Yeah, look at the stream, Maro. Hello, hello. Yeah, not entirely sure yet how to explore this space, but we'll just keep going, I guess. And just hope for the best and that we don't die along the way. Everything really does feel like a picture book. Hmm. Huh? Oh, there's a Sealy here too. Oh, that's cute. The space looks pretty nice. Yay, another
金
chest.
目のものはなさそうだな。ま、どうせタダなんだ。もらっとこ。
Whoa. Man, the environment details are still kind of crazy in this game. It looks really good. Stories still could use some work though. They're not like I really wish they'd add like music or voices, but I guess considering it's already been like 6 years, I feel like they're not really likely to add anything else anymore at this point.
反逆。私はずっとその中にいる。
落ちろ。影を燃やし尽くす。
制裁だ。動くな。逃がさない。
いいタイミングだ。罠も猛毒の煙もなしか。つまらねえな。
Yeah, Brune is cute though. I mean, I did get her. I wasn't able to get much constellations, just up to 3. That's fun. I still have quite a long way though. I don't have enough like artifacts, I guess, to build her correctly. I am missing like an attack sans as well. Still not entirely sure how some people are able to get her all the way to like 4,000 attack, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Also, wait, what? I didn't level up Sucrose's stuff for so long. Oh, good luck doing Abyss. I really don't like doing stuff like that anymore, though. It's like really exhausting. But yeah, wait, I think someone used Mavica. Like, I feel like if I remember correctly, Darkrai did mention like the second half is really good with Mavica, so maybe it could work something out. Why are we getting so much crit rate? And this is supposed to be, well, technically it's like Sucrose and stuff, but I don't even use Sucrose either, so... It's exhausting, you know what? No, I'm terrible at the combat in this game, honestly. Like, occasionally I will try, but like most of the time I probably will not do much, honestly. Okay, at least it went 3 times on crit stats, so still decent, I guess. Still don't really know how I ended up getting so much crit rate and crit damage on that. Even though I don't really need any of the— Oh! Wait, is Mizuki scale on an attack? Wait, let me check. If she doesn't scale on attack, I'm gonna steal that one. Although, to be fair, I don't actually use Mizuki either, so maybe I will steal it anyways. Ah, okay, okay. Oh. maybe I should get it anyways. Cause like in reality, I don't actually um I don't even use her anyways, so it's not too difficult, I think. I'm surprised. Oh, okay, we can steal. Wait, should we steal this one? Attack or ER? Technically, we do need a lot of ER. Well, I'm surprised Venti has so many. Okay, we'll steal Ventis. Yeah. Oh wait, but it kind of. Yeah, wait, no, that's fine. I think Venti probably needs a lot of the ER anyways. Hmm. Yeah, I don't have. Attack for that one. This one is okay, I think. Not like the best, but like decent enough. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, it didn't actually make much of an impact in reality, so I'm kind of like surprised. How did people reach 4,000 attack with her? Oh.
Yo.
Mhm. Half of a thing? What? What? Oh my god, these are getting more and more complicated now. With or without... Oh, actually, not sure. I didn't think about that part though, because someone just... I mean... Yeah, wait, Zoda just posted that in Discord, so I wasn't really sure. That is an interesting thing to think about though. In combat, it's pretty easy. Okay, at least that's a good thing then. Ah, there's a half already? And everything's already getting complicated fast. What? Oh my god, we're using all of her knowledge from Font. Oh my god! What? You freaked me out. Why did we fall?
みんなには内緒よ。
任せて。
Oh, I pressed the wrong button as well. No, that was the wrong thing.
鈴の音を合図にど真ん中。
Okay, almost 4,000. Still not though, but almost.
震えな。楽になれると思うなよ。奇襲成功。
ほっやっへっ。
食らえ。
やんのか？
Oh, it's a trap. Are you okay? That was a nasty fall. Okay, I'm still a little scared, but I'm fine. Sorry, I keep dragging you down. No, you don't. Yes, you do. Oh, I know I'm dead. Wait, no one so much as gave a hoot about little old me. Okay, sorry, dude, but like we literally don't know you, so we're really not gonna care. What do you mean? Didn't Paimon grab onto you in Starlight just now? You weren't pulling us upwards. You were using me as a buffer. Uncle Hangy, Paimon can fly. She wouldn't even have fallen if she wasn't trying to help you. Oh yeah, alright. It's all my fault for being so heavy, I guess. You make a great team, Uncle Hangy. Don't wind yourself up too tight. Yeah, okay. Okay, I guess we're kind of okay now. Did we even get the stuff we needed though? I don't even know if we're done exploring that place, but like I don't want to go up again. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Finally! Oh, Paimon feels so silly. It's like a mean merchant gave Paimon half a bed for free just to trick us into spending way more Mora for the other half. Moras and Morax. I see, a destiny decreed by heaven. Is that sounds kind of suspicious, but okay. A lifetime spent here. I think I could be content with. Don't say things like that. You're gonna jinx us. People who always say stupid shit like that means they end up getting trapped in spaces they shouldn't get trapped in. These are the letters we wrote to each other, my sister and I. It must be really personal. Let's not look through them. It's no big deal, really. Just family stuff. She was bored at the sanatorium and wrote them to pass the time. She wrote about how the air was fresh, how there were old people everywhere, how comfortable it was in the mountains, but also how dull it was. Today I got game, Hyrule Warrior for NS2. Oh, congrats! You have like a lot of games on the Nintendo Switch. That's two, so did you get like Pocopia? I mean, I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but like technically that was the only game I was interested in, if ever. She said that she often went to the sanatorium graveyard to read the epitaphs. She wanted to learn the stories of those who never returned home, those who found their final rest upon the mountain instead. Oh, nice. Are you still playing Pocopia? I feel like there's not as much discussion about it these days. Or maybe like my algorithm just changed. But like back then when it first came out, people kept making so much content about it. It was kind of crazy. Like my entire feed was just full of Pocopia stuff though. A Hyrule Warrior, that's from Legend of Zelda, right? I think. I haven't actually played any of the games in the franchise though, because I think I did try playing Breath of the Wild and then it was like so difficult, so I died very, very quickly. No way, your sister was really upbeat and talkative when she came here. Then I came to the temple beneath Windrest Peak and saw her gravestone, perched on a lonely mountain in a strange and distant land. I dropped it because I don't play those kinds of games, but this one got me. I had to return to it. I had a problem because I was building a lot of things without progressing. Ah, yeah, that sounds about right. That happens to me a lot also. That's the exact situation I'm in right now in Neverness to Everness. I keep building and building characters. I'm building like 9 characters simultaneously and I'm still terrible at the gameplay. So it's so hard for me to fight any bosses and stuff in the game. So yeah, I feel like that's the usual struggle most people have to go through anyways. It's kind of like hard to decide on like the proper course of action in a game without like following guides and stuff. But following guides also kind of takes out some of the enjoyment, so it's not really something that everyone will choose. I build a lot. I wish to show it because I'm proud of it. Nice viewpoint. I also want to build a viewpoint location from the start of Pokemon Black. Oh, I miss Pokemon Black. I really enjoyed that game. And it's like one of my favorite characters, I think. Or basically my favorite character, like in the entire franchise. I did get Pokemon like Black and White too because I thought like he would also show up, but like he kind of didn't really show up in the second case. I was like super salty about that. Farewells are the seeds of reunions. Going on adventures with lively people. It's not so bad. Never imagined I have a chance like this after growing up. That's exactly how your sister made us feel too. Now that we found what Zaytlin lost, we just had to fix the restoration core. I bought Pokemon Black and White 2 last year. Oh, nice. I'm surprised though. Wait, does that mean you still have like a working DS? Because like I did buy the original games, but I think this remaining ones I just got like an emulator or something to finish it. So obviously it's not as like nice as playing on the actual device though, but still kind of like tried to find like a workaround. I needed that to transfer Pokemon from earlier games. Oh, right. Yeah. Ironically, I never actually do those kinds of functions. Like, for whatever Pokemon game, like, I just leave them, like, as is already. I always start with, like, a new batch. Which kind of makes me sad when I think about it. Because, like, there was a lot of Pokemon that I really liked in some of my older games. Oh, do you have, like, any favorite Pokemon? Or, like, any recent stuff that you like? I like Esper. Esper's so adorable. And Psyduck. And a lot of N's Pokemon, I guess. Reshiram? Or wait, what's the other one? I forgot the name of the other one. Wait. Yeah, cause like, yeah, I have some of their Pokemon cards, I think. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Teen Titans 333. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. We're just trying to finish some of like the world quests. I mean, I'd say quest, but technically it's just like one super huge quest. I did not expect it to take this long, but at the very least it's like more interesting than some of our typical world quests. I had some, but I don't know which one is Feifei. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like, I have a lot of favorite Pokemon, to be fair. It kind of just changes depending on, like, the situation, I guess. I did have, like, a Psyduck card that I really liked, and I used to keep it at the back of my cell phone, in between the casing, and then I realized it was making my cell phone way too hot too quickly every time I charge it, so I kind of just had to take it out. So now I have, like, a plain cell phone case again. So I thought it's cute, but still, the Psyduck card was like really funny story because like I actually went on vacation that time and I was like going through a mall and then that they had a lot of like stores selling like Pokemon cards and stuff. So I literally saw that Psyduck card there for like how much? Well, maybe like $4, I guess, or like less. It was like technically like super cheap, relatively speaking. Well, actually, I feel like it's probably less than that. About $3 maybe. And then, but that time I was saying like, oh, you know, it's not really like a special card. Maybe like there's not really like much point in like getting this. So I left. And then I kept thinking about it the entire time. So that to the point that I actually ended up going back to that same store. And it's like, you know what, fuck it. It's like, it's not even an expensive card. Like, why am I struggling to decide so much about this? So I ended up buying it. It was like so cute. I don't know. Occasionally I like showing off that card because it's just like really funny. I did a huge board which shows the favorite Pokemon from every gen type. Oh, nice. You have like a favorite generation? I think my favorite one is probably like the Hoenn region Pokemon. I feel like that was still like when a lot of the Pokemon are still considered like relatively normal. Cause like to be fair, a lot of the Pokemon got like really weird in the newer generations. Like sometimes they're just not as fun anymore. I guess like wasn't there like which one? The 1000th Pokemon or something? Which was a little bit weird. I know it just looks like some like one of those like floating people thing that car dealerships usually use. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, Goldengo? It still looks so weird. I don't understand why it looks like that. Yeah, I'm doing okay. We're finishing the story, I think. Well, actually, I'm not entirely sure we can finish this because it is going to take long. I know, Snezhnaya. I'm kind of salty that they didn't show anything about Tsuritsa, but did we hear her voice in the trailer? I feel like we probably did, but obviously I can't really make assumptions just from hearing her voice, though. But hey, at least we get to see Child. And I realized there's so few Harbingers left. There's basically no one anymore to fight. I mean, Columbina is a good person now, so she's on our side. I'm assuming Syndrome is also gonna be on our side, but like half on our side and half not. Because she is technically still one of the Harbingers, I guess. And Child was always like generally not that mean to us to begin with. So he's in the in-between. And Pantalona was our enemy, but man, I miss the Taurus so badly. And then there's Pulcinella, so basically I feel like the only one missing from that trailer was technically Piero, I guess. But that's also one reason why I'm rushing this world quest, because I realized that my exploration percentage for this entire area is just like basically nothing. I think I started out at 9%. I think I passed like 20% now though after doing, you know, a bunch of this store and getting some quests, but like a chest, but yeah. That's like, my god, I have like 11 days left and I'm doing everything last minute, so hopefully I can make good progress. I'm surprised that we at minimum didn't see a 7.0 character in teaser, because 4.8 special program showed us 5.0 characters being Kinish and Milani, and 5.8 special program showed us Luna 1 character being Lauma, so I was expecting the same. We did already see a Shinjinaya character before, but not in today's trailer. I think we did see the Cry, no, Electro dude? The one that's in like a fur coat or something like that. Not super sure exactly. I'm assuming he's gonna be a good guy. He doesn't look like Fatui anyways. We did see some weird rabbit thing, but I'm assuming that's also an enemy, so I don't know. I guess we'll just figure things out as we go. I am more excited about the Harbingers, but at the same time, like, they're really not cohesive at all as a unit. All of their members just have their own agendas. Yeah, I know. I'm excited for like more info about Shinishina actually. Although I guess they do kind of have to focus more on like the summer event now, because that literally is gonna be the next events. So I feel like if they put too much emphasis on next Shinishina, no one's gonna care about the summer events anymore. And we're going to the moon, which is also funny. You know, like actually it was hilarious because I literally saw a tweet that someone posted, and then they were complaining, it's like, you know what, we're going to the moon and yet we're still going to see Columbina. It's like, yo, like, it's like literally saying like, oh, I'm going to someone's house, but I'm so annoyed that they're there in their own house. It's like, what? Columbina was like there. Why is he mad that she's gonna be there literally on the moon? It's like, that's so crazy. Well, I don't know, people can be so strange sometimes. Okay, we are... Okay, we're not anywhere close to being done yet. At least not with this. I thought we were gonna be done with this section, because like this is... Wait, wasn't there another place that we had to go to earlier? Oh, apparently not. I'm waiting for that before deciding my pulls, and also because my birthday is right before Shinjinaya, being August 9th, I feel obligated to pull in Shinjinaya for birthday luck. Oh, advance happy birthday! But yeah, that sounds pretty fun. It's always nice to do like those kinds of rituals. I mean, they might not, you know, end up anywhere, but still. What are we doing origami right now? What? What? Oh, okay. That is pretty creative. I mean, a little bit unusual, but... Hmm. Wait, you cannot fold that way. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. At minimum, want a few cryo vibe, but it's just Naya because my account lacking in cryo only. Build cryo being Sitali and Ayaka. Oh, okay, that's yeah, but I feel like there's not really that many options. I don't even have Sitali actually. I got Lohan because I like him, but I feel like I definitely should have gotten Sitali from like the from the Natlan region. It's like one of those missed opportunity cases, actually. Was I supposed to get that red thing? Okay. Hmm. Oh my god. Okay, this is funny. They were kind of just like deleting the enemies, but okay. There we go. Oh, made it safely. Nice, nice. Oh, this is actually taking surprisingly longer than expected, though. Hey, but these are we almost done? I think so. Oh, that looks pretty nice. I feel like the graphics have improved quite a lot, though, compared to before, so it's a nice touch. It's a lot more effort now in these world quests compared to years ago. It's nice to be three-dimensional. No need to thank me, the stakes were much higher for you. Yeah, it's always like that anyways. We have this thing now, and then that's where we need to put it. Oh, space is so huge. Amazing. Malatz's control over this area will finally be broken. One more thing. What's the matter? I misspoke a moment ago. I'd like to correct myself. Living is a grand adventure and life is a long journey. I've held on for this long. Where are the good things I was supposed to find? Met Starlight, Paimon, and me, and then you came here. It might be a complete mess at the moment, but to be chosen to come here and attain eternity is a 1 in a million chance. You said you wanted to stay here a while ago, right? What do you think? Would you like to stay? This is a good place. Everyone lives in harmony. You're all wise and pure of hearts. But we could talk about that later. Let's head back first. I wonder how Okikuni and Call Sirius are doing. Oh, you did it! You guys are amazing! In terms of strength, you are, at the very least, an entry-level Legion commander. You say that, but even amongst entry-level Legion commanders, you got golden constructs, arbiters, aspirant arbiters, and arbiter golem hybrids. You can't put them all in the same tier. You keep your mouth shut. The last restoring course has been hidden in your stupid novel this whole time. All I can think about right now is landing a fist right in your face. I'd be horrified. Your hand is the only thing that will hurt. That's exactly why I haven't used my Guha arts to hit you yet. Oh, is this an ancestor of, like, Xingqiu or something?
なかなかの収穫だな。さて、中身の方はどうだ？
Oh, the person's on the page. You stop at the top of the bookshelf on one side. Let's save here. What is it, my golden friend? Nothing, I'm just a little curious, that's all. I'm wondering if you're stuck up there. Here, it's high up and you can see far and wide. That's a good place to hide. In our capital, being on the ground is considered dangerous. Even if the great rulers above us don't decide to wipe us out on a whim, the other Kapuli will still come to plunder us. Perching on the cliffs and in the trees like the Quetzals allows us to flee calamity before it strikes. Besides, Vinia says she wishes to see me fly. She wants to sing of riding a giant bird in a story of adventure. Are you sure she isn't putting you on? I know, Bindi is a good person. Maybe even as good as the Lord of the Crossroads. They're both such kind people. But it's amazing just how you two flew, all the way up there. This is for you. Consider it proof of our friendship. Now I must think about how we can fly even higher to stay out of danger's reach. Neither the great rulers nor the conquerors who revel in flaying are here. It's true, but I'm already used to having a means of escape wherever I am. That was so random. Like, I literally understood nothing of what she said. People here are just so weird for no reason. Where's all the stuff we need to get, though? They're always just nowhere. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it was there after all. I feel like this is technically a good enough stopping point because if I go any longer, I'm gonna go way over time and then I also have to like sleep because I need to work tomorrow. It's always these issues with like being an adult that makes life so annoying. But it is what it is, so we'll just kind of like finish exploring this little space for a bit before I move on. Just so at least I don't have to come back here too often. Oh my god, what did we trigger now? Looks like the books are in the way over here. Are you looking for a book? Not really. We're just wondering a teensy-weensy bit about what's inside there. It seems you could get in there from the side. You can't go in there. I moved the books and I moved the books. If that's not so, then it's yet to be complete. If the books aren't here, then they must have been moved. All I do is cast my eye on them. Now let me give it a try with Dex. Okay. What is that anyways? Oh my god, here. So that's what it was for. What? That was such a random thing to do.
さて、中身の方はどうだ？
Nah, they really put so much effort into this place. Okay, well, we'll just try to finish at least this little bit left. Yay, nice, another chest.
金目のものはなさそう
Nice, today has been pretty productive, all things
どうせタダ
considered.
なんだもらっとこ
Oh my god, this space is huge! What the heck? Wait, this is kind of ridiculous. There's so much stuff to explore here. Okay, this is definitely gonna take too long if I do it right now. So I guess we'll just leave that for next time. Yeah, we'll just leave that for next time. Okay. Okay. That should be it. I feel like a lot of times my hotkeys already work as well as they should. But anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much for everyone who dropped by today's stream. I hope you had a great time, even though today was a little bit more chill with the world questing and all of that. But I think we made good progress, so that's fun. And hope you enjoyed my narration of parts of the story. I didn't get to narrate much in the beginning though, because I did get distracted. But yeah. So I think next time we'll probably continue with where we left off, and hopefully we can get even more exploration. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much again. Feel free to join the Discord if you'd like to get announcements or just to hang out with the community and all that. It's a pretty chill place. Yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Not sure if I can stream tomorrow, but I think at least over the weekend I should be able to stream again. So yeah, have a great rest of the day, everyone, and goodbye for now.